Alright guys, the OG Global Dokkan LR has returned. Super EZA LR Strength Broly is here. He is rainbowed. He is level 10 links. And Dokkan, can we please get the 1 stone hidden potential system changes back, please? Because I need to do a rework. Something tells me I don't need 27 crit anymore when it comes to using this guy. We do have him on Golden Frieza and Gogeta's 220 lead. Did I not say with a couple new units, with a couple new EZAs, this team would be packed out in no time? Look who we've got on this team. The new Broly in LR Broly, both Carnival LR Tech Brolys, EZA AGL Golden Frieza, and there's still the strength base DBS Broly that can also go onto this team as well. So Super EZA LR Broly is on a 523k attack stat to start with, 372k defense. And then, don't forget, we also have a base 26% damage reduction. And for 3 turns from entry, Broly is also getting 200% defense and 26 damage reduction before he attacks when all allies are Exploding Rage or Movie Boss, which of course the entire team is Movie Boss. And because we're facing a super class enemy, or there is another extreme class ally on the team, which we have an entire extreme class team, Broly is also getting key +3, 26% crit chance, 26% damage reduction. So all in all, for his 3 turns right now, we do have 78% damage reduction. So I'm going to let him go in slot 1. I'm going to slide him in slot 1. Just to make the most of the 3 turns we do have that buff for. We do only have Legendary Power and Fierce Battle active. So we have next to no links active as well. And how is he tanking pre-super with his 3-turn buff? 33 on a normal, or 33 on a super is pretty decent to begin with. He does have a lot of damage reduction. 42.5 mil though. Okay, this is some Broly type shenanigans with this amount of damage we're doing. 24 mil in the additional. Another one. Another additional. No. Okay. I'll take that though, but what a start. So Broly is starting with key +3, 180 in terms of attack and defense. He does receive an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. Guaranteed additional super, which you saw there. He also has a chance to crit along with that 26% damage reduction, and attacks are guaranteed to hit. So I know they're kind of few and far between, but if there's any enemy bosses that the Super EZA LR Strength Broly is facing that has even the smallest chance to dodge, this Broly, he's not having none of that. He's going to make sure to hit you, and from what I just saw there, even with only 2 links active, he's going to make sure he hits you, and he hits you hard. So definitely a big fan of what I've seen already. He's looking really, really good, and we've only had 1 turn with him. Then when we're attacking with 12 or more key, which of course we did, and you're pretty much always going to be doing with the amount of key that Broly's going to be getting, you're going to gain an extra 200% attack and defense, which again was quite noticeable, the 42.5 million attacks that he did. And also, as long as we're attacking with 18 or more key, which again, with the amount of key that Broly does get with his passive, that's going to be very easy to obtain. So that's an extra 260 attack as well. So literally just from attacking with 12 or more key and 18 or more key, which I said is going to be easy to do with the amount of key that Broly gets, you're gaining an extra 460% attack on top of the 180 he's already got. So damage is something Broly's definitely going to be doing. We're on a 719k attack stat right now, 490 in terms of defense. We do have a couple more links active right now with the Tech Carnival LR. As you can see, we've already got 24 key going as it is. So we're definitely going to get that extra 200% attack and defense, and we're definitely going to get the extra 260 attack as well. Then again, back to the condition that I mentioned earlier to give him the extra damage reduction. Let me quickly see what he's putting out now though, now that we have some extra links active. 58.4. And I've got a lot of crit on him, so this is definitely going to do some damage. 60 mil crit, guaranteed additional, 32.9. Can we get an extra one? Can we get an extra one? We can. 34.68. Don't forget as well, even though his SA effects are unchanged, he is getting 30% attack and defense on both 18 and 12 key supers. So he is giving himself some extra stats in a turn, especially with the additionals. And then because we are facing a pure hybrid or Goku's family category enemy, or pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan category enemy, Broly is gaining key +6 and guaranteed crit right now. So even though I do have 26 crit in him, kind of doesn't matter because he's guaranteed critting at the moment. So, you know, I said it doesn't overly matter if that 26% chance to crit, or not 26% chance, but a 26 crit in the hidden potential system I've got is procking or not. Not to mention as well, he's pretty much going to be kryptonite for this current red zone that we're in right now. Pure Saiyan edition of red zone, of course, it's in the name. They are all pure Saiyan enemies. So if you take this Super EZA LR Broly in there, he's always going to be gaining key +6 and guaranteed crit. But back to the condition that I was going over that I already mentioned. When there is a super class enemy or when there is another extreme class ally attacking in the same turn, which we have both, but the entire team is extreme class anyway, so if there wasn't a super class enemy, wouldn't really matter. Broly gains an extra key +3, and on top of that 26% damage reduction we already spoke about, that's an extra 26% chance to crit. So even if you don't factor in the guaranteed crit, or my Broly having 26, 27 crit in the hidden potential system, he does have a base of about, what, 52% crit chance anyway, which is still pretty solid. And then extreme class allies also gain 26% attack and defense for 2 turns. And the reason why I love this is because it does last for 2 turns. So right now we have, I know he was in base, but the worldwide Carnival LR Tech Broly, you know, getting the buff. We've now got in LR Broly gaining the support from him as well. And then the rotation we just had with HL Golden Frieza, Tech Golden Frieza and Gogeta, and also Carnival LR Raftel Broly as well, they're also benefiting from the support on top of that. So the support isn't the highest, but it's nice to have, especially with how good Broly is anyway. So making him also support extreme class units is very nice. It's only 26%, but you know, you're definitely not going to turn down some extra stats when it does come to units like Carnival LR Raftel Broly, Golden Frieza and Gogeta, or any other Broly unit that may go in this team, including DBS Base Broly, HL Golden Frieza, etc, etc. Annoyingly, he doesn't link to the Int LR because they do share the same name, but it's fine. We do have the domain up and running right now, so he is getting boosted, which is all good. So we're going to let it run out like this. We're going to pick these up for some same type orbs to recoup some health. And then following on the same condition, as long as there's a super class enemy or extreme class ally in the same turn, Broly will also gain 260 defense when receiving an attack. So Broly is getting a ton of stats from his passive. And yes, there are conditions, but they're really not strict at all. And I don't feel confined, you know, to having to activate them or find that too difficult. They're pretty much how you're going to set the team up anyway. The only one you may not trigger is the key +6 and guaranteed crit. 70.6 mil on the 18 key. Don't forget there's a guaranteed additional coming as well. 39.9. I can't believe he's hitting 70 mil right now. I mean, to be fair, I can. It's Broly. I kind of expect Broly to be doing damage. Damn. Especially again because Pure Saiyan Red Zone Edition is currently going right now. It's currently being added to. It's the new difficult content. As I said, Broly is going to essentially be the kryptonite to it. He's going to be getting guaranteed crits if you take him into this content. And when he's putting out attack stats like that, you know, we've gone from, what, 42 mil, 50, 60 to 70 million now that we've got the domain up, all with guaranteed crit. I know that's one specific red zone, but even so, it's the current event out right now. Broly is, as I said, the kryptonite here. He's going to be amazing here. Putting out 40 to 70 million with guaranteed crit. He's going to shred enemy health. I mean, he's doing it literally right now against Kaba. And again, I know that's one specific event, you know. I get that. That makes sense. However, I said it's the current most recent content that's going on right now. It's still being added to. So there's definitely some relevancy there. Big fan of that. And then our 3 turns from his entry should be up. So we've probably lost. In fact, I think we did from the stats I saw from the previous turn. That 200% defense, gone. The extra 26% damage reduction right now before attacking, also gone. So right now, Broly has that 200% defense gone, but we're back down to the 52% damage reduction he has, which is still pretty solid. Don't get me wrong. The 78 you can get in total before attacking early on when, you know, units are at their most vulnerable, you know, including himself, even though he has his... No, but actually, I say himself. He doesn't really have any build-up. So that's kind of irrelevant. So early on when other units potentially are most vulnerable and, you know, a little bit weaker or on the weaker side, or they need to build up, you know, things like that, Super EZA LR Broly, he can essentially become the shield for them. You can slide him into slot 1, along with like AGL Golden Frieza, Tech Golden Frieza, Wrathful Broly, depending on who's where, who on what rotation. Super EZA LR Broly can slide into that role. He can sit there for you while you wait to get your rotations in order, while you wait to build units up, with all of that damage reduction. But even though we've now lost the extra 26%, I don't mind, because we still have, as I said, over, what, 52%? Yeah, we still have 52% damage reduction. We still have all of our stats. Yes, we only have 271 in terms of defense right now. But don't forget, we are getting 30% attack and defense on 18 key. We are getting the guaranteed additional on 12 key, which is an extra 30% attack and defense. So those extra stat boosts are guaranteed. And then not only that as well, once Broly does receive an attack anyway, that's an extra 260 defense on top of the defense he's already getting from attacking with 12 or more key, which is 200% the start of turn. The extra SA effect, attack and defense as well, 59.77 as well. So we're still doing some crazy amounts of damage. Overall, Super EZA LR Strength Broly, I think, is crazy. He is so good. 35.4, we managed to get the triple as well. Good stuff. I mean, he easily slots onto Golden Frieza and Gogeta's team. He links well with, of course, the old Carnival LR Tech Broly, the new Carnival LR Wrathful Broly. Of course, works well within LR Broly, unfortunately just doesn't link. We've seen from the domain being up for literally a couple turns, he can hit some crazy attack stats. A good amount of damage reduction, some nice support as well that lasts for 2 turns, which I think is great. I love support that lasts more than 1 turn. That's fine. He's barely got to stack. He's been in slot 3 most of the run. But overall, Super EZA LR Broly is looking very, very good. A great addition to Golden Frieza and Gogeta's team. Links very well with all, of course, the Broly units there, including the new one. A good addition to Carnival LR Wrathful Broly's Exploding Rage team, especially because that's not very good. The support is nice, even though it isn't the most support he's giving out, but the fact that it lasts 2 turns is fantastic. Does a ton of damage, which we kind of expect from Broly. Can definitely be on main rotation, can definitely go into slot 3, depending on what you need. Can go into slot 1 early on, especially with all that damage reduction he gets for 3 turns. I think overall this is a fantastic Super EZA. The only thing I'm really curious to see, because we didn't see him get super attacked in Cabba's hardest phase, is how is he going to handle, especially once that extra damage reduction's gone off the 3 turns, how is he going to handle like a 4, 5, 6, 7 million attack stat when it comes to being super attacked by some of the hardest enemies in the game? That's something, of course, we can test out. But from first glances, looks absolutely amazing. He is crazy, crazy good. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.